Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a Game of Thrones mod for Total War Attila. Now, I haven't seen one of these before, but I saw it the other day and thought, well, I've got to have a little look at that. And essentially, it's a complete faction overhaul for the Danes for the Charlemagne DLC, and it converts them into the Kingdom of the North, ruled by House Stark, and it moves their starting position to Pictland, and also adds 50 custom units designed around the Starks and their supporting bannermen to complement them. So the represented houses are House Stark, House Glover, House Mormont, House Umber, House Manly, House Carstock, House Reed, Faith Militant, and the Free Folk. Whoa. And it's led by Edwild Stark. And it has specific faction traits, so you have plus 10 morale for fighting during the winter, immune to snow attrition, Blood of the First Men, which is minus 15% fatigue rate for all melee infantry, and stretch supply line, so plus 25% for land units while in foreign territory. So, I'm going to take a brief look at the campaign map, and then we're going to go into a bit of a custom battle with these fellas. Okay, so here we go. So you start off with two settlements, Winterfell and Carhold, and I do like the fact that they've actually changed the faction emblem there to represent the Starks. And your army is led by Edwild Stark. Take a little look at the family tree. You're married to Mama Locke. And your son is Bernard Stark. You also have bannermen of Edric Karstark, candidates of Cregan Mormont, Cregan Manderley, and Bran Stark. So you can have the King's Hand, Grand Maester, Master of Coin, High Lords, King's Guard, and the Small Council. So you're the only faction in this Game of Thrones mod, but it appears you're also the, well, the King. Hey! King in the North. So we have Winterfell and Karstark. Looks like you start off with money problems and food supply problems, so you've got to focus on that, sort that out right away. And the units that you can select, there you go, the House Umber's Axes, House Karstark Spears, and Spearmen at Arms. So there we go, that's pretty much all there is to look at. I mean, in the diplomacy, they're not friendly towards you, and neither are they, so you're going to have some trouble conquering the North, bringing it all under your control. Westphalia likes you, and so does Norbingardia. I imagine that's because you were, well, you previously meant to start over here. So, there we go. That is the campaign map of this little mod. They haven't actually changed the campaign map, because you actually can't in a Total War Attila at the minute. But yeah, let's take a little look at a custom battle. I'm going to see if I can get some houses to fight against each other. Okay, so here we go. We have a little battle. This is meant to be winter. However, the sun is still shining, because you can't actually have snow in Age of Charlemagne, which is a damn shame in custom battles. So, let's take a little look at the units which I've selected. This doesn't take into account all of the roster, but these units are very nice indeed, the little Stark bannermen. So, let's start from this direction. So this is we essentially have a Northern Rebellion aided by lots of Wildlings. So the Wildlings have also come across the wall and are supporting, ignore that, they're supporting a rebel lord. Essentially, a rebel northern lord. So it's up to us to help stop them. We do have a lot of the houses represented today. So we do have a couple of units of mounted bannermen. So there we have those. Looking very nice. We also have wildfire throwers. So I'm going to be very interested to see what these do. Hopefully they cause utter destruction. So we have House Umber's Axes. There we go. House Umber. Who's behind that? The Cranogmen. There we are. So House Reed. Then we also have the Northmen Vanguard, so two-handed swords and scythes there. A couple of those units. We do have a couple of halberdier bannermen as well. Hold the line, hold the line! The Warrior's Sons. So I think this is the Faith Militant actually. So I'm not sure what he's doing up here, so let's just keep on going. House Glover's Warhammers. So House Glover there. And they actually do have Warhammers, fantastic stuff. House Stark's Great Swords. So these are the Stark units. And we have House Mormont's Swords. So there we have the bear there. Then we also have a couple of units of Pike Bannermen. And House Karstark's Spears. So there we go, lots of the Lords represented. And then we have them led by the actual North Lords here. There we go. So, on the opposing team, they have access to... Oh, actually, I forgot to show you. House Reed's Longbowmen. So, as well as this couple of unit of Spearmen, they've also sent forth some Longbowmen as well. So there we go. And then we're going up against bow bannermen. So these are just kind of the rebel bows over here. They also have mounted men-at-arms. So I think the main units really are the axe throwers. So there we go, the wildlings. Also aided by pike men-at-arms. And I know that I had some... I think they're probably hiding. I probably can't see them. But they do definitely have some units of wildling women in their roster as well. I imagine I'll see them as they come towards me. But I can't see them at the minute. So, let's get this battle underway. Let's see who can be victorious. Indeed, indeed. So they each have different abilities as well. Killing spree. Wow, okay. There we go. House Reed's longbows have got quite a lot of range. They're actually attacking their hedge knights. So that actually just paused the battle. I didn't actually see the hedge knights. So these are the hedge knights. Rebel hedge knights, the bastards. Let's go into slow-mo. As we see their charge get halted somewhat. Let's go for heavy shot, so we shall. And they're going for like a straight-on charge. Oh, please. Yes. Here's the wildfire. Here comes the wildfire. Oh. Yes. I was hoping it'd be more explosions, but, you know, that does the trick too. Oh, but yeah, that is actually causing quite a lot of devastation amongst their ranks. So they've gone for a head-on chart. Okay, this rebellion isn't very smart. They've pretty much given up their cavalry advantage here. Oh, crumbs. So, oh my giddy aunt. So this is where we have their hidden troops. These are the Wildling spear wives. They have a few units of those as well. And I think they're unleashing the hounds. Uh-oh. But it looks like with that cavalry charge, I do now have the advantage. They should know not to challenge the Starks with their loyal bannermen. Okay, I'm actually going to send the naff throwers forward again. Right. Let's have some fun with them, shall we? So let's just pause it. Oh my god, they're going to be set on fire. Okay, Northman Vanguard. Let's charge on into the fray. Let's do a... Oh no, I wanted a frenzy charge. Oh. So let's try and envelop them. I think my cavalry's already gone in there. I don't really see the wildlings lasting a long time here. Ho 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 ho. Oh yes, these naff throwers are very nice indeed. Look at the devastation they're causing. Oh my god. So here we go. Wildling versus Stark. Who will win? Although I'm pretty sure my men are going to win the day quite easily. But these naff throwers, man, are mental. Oh my god, they're still just throwing them amongst themselves. House Umber's axes are going in here. The cavalry are going in. Wow, this is just... Who do they have leading them? Winter Guards. Damn your rebellion, sirs. Damn your rebellion. But the Wildling axe throwers, no match. And as you can see, it was in my favour to start with, but it really was more to show off the different types of units that you can get in this mod. And I definitely think this is fun for custom battles, so you can actually play out scenarios where different houses of the north have rebelled and things like that. So, probably quite good for multiplayer battles. Might see if I can get a YouTuber to... have a little bit of a game with me sometime? Here we go. Wildlings are utterly routed. Only a few units remain. It has been an absolute slaughter for the Wildlings. Even the cavalry are just plugging on in there.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Oh. I doubt for very long. As soon as House Reed's longbowmers. Oh yes. This is how you win a war, Rob. I'm surprised the bows are actually holding out for as long as they are. Well, there we go. So some of our Northman Vanguard did actually kick the bucket. Quite a few of them, but they are the Vanguard, so they must be used to it by now. House Glover's Warhammers. They took a beating as well, but every unit's got a pretty good kill here. It's time to swarm the final. Oh, he's just thrown in the axes. Time to take out the Winter Guards. The Crannog men going in. Screenshots galore now. So there we have it. That is the Kings of Winter mod. Absolutely annihilated the rebellion here today. So it's definitely a fun little mod. It would be great if they could add in extra factions. So hopefully they will at some point. Hopefully replace all the factions with custom units. But there we go. So most of the houses of the north are represented. I think it's a fun little mod. Yeah. And I think we're just hunting down the remaining units. There we go, victory. Decisive victory. And that's where I'm going to end the video today. So the link to the mod, as always, will be in the description. And until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.